guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a video for you guys, somewhat of a cooking video, but it's going to be seafood. It is AguaChile Verde. So I have done this recipe before on my Facebook page, but it's never been the verde kind. So pretty much what I mean by that, this is gonna have jalapeños, cilantro, a lot of lime juice, but it's really easy and really fast to make. So we're just gonna go ahead and get started. I'll show you guys what I use, what I bought for this recipe, and you guys could always switch it up if you want. If you don't have everything that I have, it's okay. You can switch things up however you'd like. But to start off, you are going to need a bowl to cook your shrimp in. The bigger the bowl, the better, depending on how much shrimp that you will be using. You will need cucumber, jalapeno, or serrano, or you can mix them up. You will also need purple onion, whatever onion that you have or want to use. It doesn't only have to be purple. You will need shrimp, cilantro, a lot of limes as well. I would say about 60 key limes, or you could do maybe 30 of the bigger green limes. I'm not quite sure what those limes are called. And then some tostadas over here as well. When we make our way back this way to season the shrimp, you will need some pepper, salt, and what I use, you don't have to use this, but what I use is I use the Mexico Lindo Salsa Siete Mares. This salsa is really good that you could pretty much season your shrimp with. I love this as well. It is a Negra Salsa Huichol. This is so bomb. And then you could also throw this in there as well. It is the Chile Habanero. The brand is, I'm gonna say this wrong, so I think it says El Yucateco. This is Chile Habanero. So guys, here I have about 2 pounds of shrimp. This could pretty much feed, maybe, if you're not a big savage like me, maybe 4 people. But this is kind of good enough for like me and my boyfriend. But we're gonna go ahead and butterfly the shrimp. So what I mean by butterfly is you're gonna cut them down the middle and pretty much open the shrimps up. They will cook a lot faster as well when you do that. Or you could cut it up in pieces for aguachile, whatever you like. It's pretty much no rules to it. But I'll go ahead and show you how I cut the shrimp. Alright guys, so here we have our shrimp. What I'm going to do to butterfly it, these are semi-butterflied, but not fully. But if your shrimp isn't like this, or if it is, either way, you're going to go down the middle of the shrimp on its back pretty much. So anyways, we have it butterflied like this. You could cook them like this, leave them like that, but what I'm going to do after butterflying them is I'm going to cut them in 3 pieces. So I'm going to go ahead and cut it just like that. And then on this side, so we have 1 piece. That one's kind of fucked up. Don't worry about it. It doesn't matter either way. It's going to go in a tostada. 2 and then 3. So I just want them a lot thinner. It's easier to chew, I feel like, and faster to cook. So I'll show you again on this one. We're going to go down the middle. This one is already deveined as well. I get my shrimp from Costco like I was telling you guys. We're going to cut one side and then the other side. And then we have 1 piece, 2 piece, and then 3 pieces. So even if they're ugly and they look like shit, don't even trip, because you're going to eat it anyways. Like, what's the difference? So you're going to do the rest of your shrimp just like this, or cut it however you want. But I like to cut my shrimp in strips. So pretty much we have the shrimp already cut. This is exactly what I do though. This is what I was meaning earlier about the shrimp being like in strips. It's going to be a lot faster for it to cook in the lime. So it's all pretty much in strips. So now that we have the shrimp done, I'm going to go ahead and start on the limes. Like I said, you could use key limes. You could use lemons. The bigger limes, I'm not quite sure what those limes are called, but you know, the bigger ones. The ones that are a lot.
Oh.
Fuck. Alright guys, so we have the shrimp in a lot of fucking lime juice. This bitch is swimming in here. But you might get some seeds. I use a little spoon just to take them out. It just depends. The smaller the limes, the smaller the seeds. You won't have that problem with the regular limes since they're a lot bigger. But if you do get the problem, you're like, oh my gosh, there's seeds in there. It's okay, get a spoon, take them out. So do you see how much lime juice I have in here? I have a lot of lime juice. But anyways, after you throw the lime with the shrimp, you're gonna throw in a good amount of salt, and then you're gonna put it in the fridge and forget about it for about maybe 30-40 minutes. It depends. I like my shrimp to be very, very pink. You see how this is pretty pink on one side, but the other side it's a little bit gray. Pink, gray. I need it all to be super pink. So 30-40 minutes, but if you like them raw or semi-raw, that's completely fine. I would say maybe 15-20 minutes max for you, but I like my shit cooked. So anyways, we're gonna go ahead and start throwing in some salt. So I'm gonna mix it in a little bit just so the salt, you know, can get in there. Then I'm gonna taste it as well, so I know if it needs more salt or not. Let me see. A little bit more salt because it's still really sour, but I mean obviously it's gonna stay sour. It did. Okay, let's stir it up just a little bit more, and then I know this will be enough salt though because I already put enough. If I need more later on, then I'll figure it out, but it's best to start off with a little bit, then throwing in the whole freaking botella, then you'll be screwed as fuck. So yeah, now I'm gonna leave the shrimp like that. Next, what we are gonna work on is the chile verde sauce. All you're gonna need, like I told you guys, is some lime juice in the blender or in your NutriBullet or whatever you wanna do, but I'm gonna use a NutriBullet. Just a little bit of lime juice. We are going to throw in 2 jalapeños and a serrano, and then about a handful of some cilantro. So I'm gonna go ahead and just cut these up really quick. I'm cutting off just the ends. This is the end, right? Okay. This is a very little chile. The serranos are a lot smaller than the jalapeños. These bitches are huge as fuck. I don't know why, but we got some good ones. We have them in there just like that. It smells spicy as fuck, but you could use more or less, whatever you want, guys, whatever you want. And after that, we're just gonna get some cilantro right here. Bring this bitch right over here. I would say like a handful. And I'm just gonna wash this. I'm gonna throw it in here and then we'll start blending in a quick second. So break, check. I made a big mistake. I was saying let's go ahead and get the sauce going to throw in the shrimp, but I completely forgot what I do need to do is get some purple onion, throw it in the shrimp, and then let it cook like that. And then towards the end is when I will go ahead and get the sauce and then throw it in the shrimp. But right now, I'm just gonna get the pepino going, cut up some purple onion as well, throw it on the shrimp, and then we'll make the sauce. So my bad, I got ahead of myself. So we're gonna go ahead and start cutting these babies up. So what I do is I cut the pepino in half, and then I cut it one more time in half. Then I get the knife, or you could use a spoon, whatever you want. And I get the knife, I cut it one way diagonal, then the other way diagonal, and then you have almost all the seeds out. I'm just gonna cut them pretty much, not too thick, but not too thin, in pieces just like this. That's how I like. You could do them in circles. You could keep the seeds on the inside. You can cut them in strips. However, really there's not any particular rules to this. However you like it, cut that shit, girl. Cut that shit, or cut that shit, boy. Whoever is watching, whoever is gonna make this, you could do it however you want. We will just go ahead and cut these up, and then after this I'm gonna just cut up some onion to throw on the shrimp, and then we'll just leave it to cook just like that. But I'm not throwing in the cucumber until the end, guys. All right, guys, we have all our cucumber nice and chopped up. So this is the shape that I do it in, like I was telling you guys a bit ago, but we have it all in here. I already have the red, purple onion, whatever you want to call it. I call it purple onion, but I have the purple onion, and pretty much I already cut it pretty thin. Oh, that one's a little fucked up, but I cut them pretty thin. If you could see, they're like in thin pieces, and once they're cut like that, I'm just gonna like push them through so they all separate. So we got this going. So now I'm just gonna start sprinkling the onions. Doesn't matter how you put them in there, just throw those bitches right in. I personally don't eat purple onion. I don't like purple onion, but Jessie does. But it does give it some flavor. Oh my gosh, my eyes are fucking burning, guys. Now I'm gonna go ahead and start making the salsa. Alright guys, so we got the onions in here and now we got the sauce. So it's 2 jalapeños, 1 serrano, about a handful of cilantro, and also some lime juice with a little bit of salt. Let's see. Oh, I was able to open it. Okay. Smells fucking crazy. I'm just gonna go ahead. Oh my gosh. Dump it all in there. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and mix this all in. You see as well, the shrimp is really pink. That's how you know your shrimp is done, guys. That's how you know it is done. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and start stirring this in. I'm gonna also taste it right now just to make sure that the salt level is popping and it tastes good. If it doesn't, you could add more salt, but I'm gonna add a little bit of the salsas as well that I showed you. But so far guys, this is pretty much to it. All you have to have is mainly lime and shrimp to make aguachile. If you don't want to make the jalapeno sauce, you don't have to. You can literally just throw the lime over the shrimp with some onions, some salt and pepper, and then you're good to go. So I'm gonna try the little juice, a little bit of juguito. It looks just like that. Woo! Bomb as fuck. Doesn't really need much salt, to be honest. Maybe just a little bit, but other than that, this is where you should be at. This is exactly pretty much the finished product, guys. All we need to do is just throw in the pepino because the shrimp is already cooked. So I'm gonna start throwing this in. So I'm just trying to mix this in with my little ass spoon that's about to break, but it's okay. And just keep mixing, guys, and I'm about to show you guys exactly what it will look like when we are all done. Alright guys, this is the finished product. All that juice, all the shrimp, the onions and cucumbers. So this is what it should look like. If it looks a little bit different, it's all good. I made myself a little tostada right here as well. I'm gonna try it in a quick minute, but it was a lot of fun making this video for you guys. If you have any suggestions on what I could do different, or if you want to comment below as well and let me know what your recipe is, please do. Also, make sure to subscribe to my channel and to give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit that little bell so you could get notified when I am gonna upload more videos. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take a bite though for you guys to just make sure that it is bomb as fuck and I'm just not lying.